This is Kevin Harlan here, joined by Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Glad you decided to spend your Friday night with us. The NBA on 2K Sports. The road trip for the Rockets ends here as they leave for Houston right after the game. And taking advantage of the home games during this stretch, they want to get those W's and guys build that positive record.
Now, these guys have figured out their recipe for success. They're playing so well together. Their communication has been terrific. And it's really been a joy to watch them string all these wins together.
You know, it sure has, Steve. I mean, who doesn't like to see basketball played at the highest level possible? I mean, it's enjoyable for everybody. Players, fans, commentators. That's what this team is giving us at the moment. I mean, it's going to be a tall order for any opponent trying to break their winning streak. They're really flowing right now.
And the Houston Rockets starting five. Number one, he's in at the point. Terrence Williams is out there with Scola. Then there's Hasheem Thabit, and it's Martin in at the two. And for the Thunder, Durant, Ibaka, and Perkins compose the front court. Westbrook and Harden in the backcourt. Now let's send it over to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with Kevin McHale.
Kevin, they are well aware of the potent offense they'll be facing off against in this game. They said communication on defense and rotating well are two of the biggest keys to their success. Feels that if they can contest shots, they'll fare better than other teams have against this opponent. Guys?
Thanks, Doris. Well, Clark, that's a potent offense they're up against right now, and they know it.
You know, I wouldn't doubt that we see them make a few adjustments on the move over the course of the game, in the flow, making changes.
Well, they're going to have to make some adjustments as the game goes along. This team is too dynamic offensively to deal with by playing one style. So the schemes, I think, will change according to how the game's going.
The beat with the bucket.
Well, he knows his role. He embraces it. He's really a guy that you can go to offensively. He wasn't paying any attention to the defense. Poor pass there. Beautiful play there. Absorbing the contact and going to the free throw line for one.
Well, I like the concentration he showed there. He knew he was going to get hit, but kept his eye on the hoop. Now he has a chance at a three-point play.
He feeds it to Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Deflects the pass. Out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Here's Westbrook. He had 27 points last game.
5 shots and 1 make. That's stumbling out of the gate, folks.
No good on the quick three. Good.
Nice kick out after the defense had collapsed on him.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. This is the second time they've matched up against Houston.
Well, they got punished in that last meeting, and it wasn't pretty. They got in foul trouble early. That took them out of their game, and they could never recover.
Here's Westbrook, averaging 22 points a game. Back to Harden. 6 on the shot clock. There's Westbrook. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. There were a few things that went wrong for them last, and he flushes it through. Sprite Slam Cam with the replay.
Well, thanks to some good shooting, they're off to a nice lead here.
Well, they hit the ground running, Steve, from the tip-off, and they've yet to slow down.
That's tipped. Pushing it up. Here's Williams. Deflected by Westbrook. Thunder trailing by 11. They need this. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, that should be a rule. No layups. Protect the paint. Make them earn every point.
Yeah, I think that's just tough, hard-nosed, smash-mouth basketball. Make your opponent earn their points from the line. Don't give up any layups.
Up with it. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. First free throw is good. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And here are the Thunder now. It's a 10-point game, fresh from a win against Portland.
Now, the key for them in the win came at the defensive end. They had great coverage, great effort, and the players were really helping each other out. That was an impressive performance.
Exactly. Couldn't agree more. No matter which lineup they had out there at any given time, all 5 guys on the court were in sync defensively.
He's perfect from the line this time. Knocked loose. Pass to Martin. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Martin's got his second basket of the night. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Well, some missed opportunities offensively, and this is a good timeout. Let these guys get a blow, take a breather, get their legs back under them, and then refocus.
Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You look at the Rockets. Here in the middle of the season, they're in great shape, sitting atop the conference. And, of course, the Thunder. They have a lot of ground to make up.
You know, I think for Oklahoma City, they've done what they've needed to do up to this point in the season. I think they've got to be happy and comfortable with where they are.
And I'm sure they are. I mean, they don't have the target on their back that some of the top teams have, but this is a very solid club.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Thunder making a change here. Cephalosha's checked in. Second free throw, no good. Thunder trailing by 15. Here's Harden. Up and in on the layup. And here are the Rockets. And here's Houston. They're on a 19-6 run. There's the pass to Thabit. Number 1 on the money. 9 points in the game so far.
They continue to barrel their way inside, and when's the defense going to adjust?
Well, I'm asking the same question myself, partner. I mean, that's 8 points out of their last 10 coming inside.
Now here's Westbrook. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. Shot clock at 6. And the shot is good.
Good to see the ball go through the hoop there. He missed his first 4 shots, so we'll see if that gets him going a little bit.
Scola backing down. Out of bounds. They'll keep possession. On defense, Oklahoma City, trailing by 13. Number 1.
Well, you know, it doesn't seem like they've missed many shots here.
Open jump shot off the mark. He passes to Westbrook. Back to Harden. Some nice passing. Got a piece of it. Solo break by himself. Sledgehammer!
That should be illegal, Kevin.
They built an early lead here, really pushing ahead.
Well, they've got a huge advantage, points in the paint, Steve, and they're attacking early, so taking advantage of scoring in close.
Now here's Westbrook. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
You know, a recipe for disaster, Kevin, is letting him get that free near the basket.
To the middle.
Boy, a lot of darkness there. No daylight to get that ball through. And they hand it over again.
Yeah, this is getting out of hand. I mean, you can't continue to give the ball away like this.
That's exactly where they wanted to go with the ball, even though he didn't finish.
Leans. And the rejection by Thabit. Rockets leading by 13.
They have wasted no time building this lead. They've been solid at both ends.
Yeah, they look really focused and ready, intense, together, composed. I mean, they've been hot out of the gate.
And here we go with Russell Westbrook. Number 1, defended by Ibaka. That's blocked, but they get it back. Launches a 3. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Here's Perkins. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Perkins got his first points of the night. The kick out to Williams. Number 1. He's covered by Westbrook. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 13.
And all 10 of their last points have come inside the paint, so defensively you've got to make an adjustment.
Yeah, and you got to do a little more to stop it, too. I mean, it's coming way too easy for him. At some points, you just got to buck up and say it's not going to happen.
Now, here is Ibaka. 5 to shoot. Here's Harden. Rockets with the rebound. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And above all else in that game, the long-range shooting, to me, was what made the biggest impact.
Well, you called it. You're all over it, Steve. I mean, it's really hard for an opponent to overcome that kind of three-point barrage. I mean, I think it's the great equalizer. You can negate a lot of weaknesses if you can make 3 points. Slamming it home off the alley-oop. Remarkable.
Well, his eyes got wide as he went up for that one.
And he timed his leap perfectly to meet the pass at the top of its arc.
With this break in the action, we can see the top passing teams in the league, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard. The Rockets, number 1.
And the beauty of watching this club is seeing the ball move the way it does. This is a very unselfish basketball team.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Nazi Muhammad's checked in for Perkins. Collison comes in for Serge Ibaka. And Daquan Cook's subbed in for Tavo Cephalosha. Houston also making some changes. Budinger checks in for Terrence Williams. And it's Lee in for Kevin Martin.
Good job there. No hesitation taking the ball right to the rack.
You know what, guys? Always the best plan in that situation.
Here is Cook. 9 points last game out. And no good to start the night, missing his first attempt there.
Nice early advantage for them on the glass, guys.
You know, part of rebounding well early is just going after the ball and boxing out. I mean, establishing that tone so that you can maintain it later in the game.
Lets the 3 fly. No luck. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. Outside Collison.
And I know they're not happy with the way they've been turning the basketball over. It can't be fun to watch or fun to be part of.
Well, if you're going to win, you have to take care of the basketball. And this club right now is being very sloppy. They look undisciplined out there.
Lee is covered by Collison. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Boy, he wanted that one. Couldn't get it to go, but he will go to the line.
You know, Steve, that was just a case of him not quite being able to get it to go his way.
That free throw from Lee is good. A. Robinson is checked in for the Thunder. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Robinson. Averaging 6 points per contest. Outside Collison. Cook. Outside Robinson. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Robinson's got his first 2 points of the night. Rockets leading by 20. Makes it off the glass.
No problem finishing there.
You know, those are painful to give up, Steve. Well, they've got far too many turnovers this half. That's the reason that they're losing the basketball game.
Absolutely.
And guys, sometimes it's just trying to do too much. I think they're trying to be aggressive, but they're forcing the issue a little bit.
They're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. That won't get it.
Not at all. They've been able to score with ease.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Harden the pass to Robinson. From about 19 feet. Here's Cook. Drills it from outside.
Well, I like the way he orchestrated in tight that time, fellas.
Number 1. Slams it on the run.
Now that's a special order right there.
Not everybody can cap off a dunk like that.
Yep, very difficult maneuver, but a tremendous one if you can pull it off.
And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. Rockets ahead, running away with it.
And you can...
Next Monday night, Andre Iguodala and the Philadelphia 76ers go up against Derrick Rose and the Chicago Bulls, live from United Center. Be there.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. Here is Robinson. And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So the Thunder 5 right now. Durant, Ibaka, and Perkins compose the front court. Cephalosha is out there with Nate Robinson. Perkins pulls it in. Now the Thunder with it. They host the Spurs after this one. And that'll be the final game of this 5-game homestand. Gets it to go. Robinson's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Thunder. Number 1. Oh! Let's see that again on the Sprite Slam Cam.
Man, oh man, oh man. For a guy who's not the biggest player on the court, I mean, that's a humongous finish.
Well, he's capable of those, Clark. We've seen it before.
Yes, we have.
Yeah, you guys, he is very comfortable taking it to the hoop if he's got an opening. And, man, he'll make you pay.
Such a wide open look. Robinson's got 5 points now this quarter.
They are absolutely stroking it from outside. I mean, textbook perfect. Good balance, nice high release, splash.
You have to have such a great feel for the ball to get a finger roll like that to go.
It's tipped. It's 2-on-1. Blocked. Number 1, it's the reach-in call. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Cephalosha. Another steal.
So now that's twice we've seen the offense collapse.
No problem finishing there.
You know, those are painful to give up, Steve.
And turnovers, Clark and Steve, have been the issue for him.
Yeah, it sure has been the case. I mean, turnovers are like missing breakfast. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
Why does it always come back to food, Clark?
Here's Robinson. Rockets with the rebound.
He had a defender draped all over him. Not really the best shot there.
Well, not the shot you hope for when it's well contested like that.
Yeah, again, iffy shot selection there. Defender draped all over him.
Well, you got to understand who's guarding you in that situation. I mean, if he's on you tight, you can't just rise up and try to shoot over the top.
So it's Houston now. Williams dishes to Hayes. Over Ibaka. The Rockets with another miss. Difficult situation for Oklahoma City. Here's Robinson. Blocked. And Houston comes up with it.
He may want to start spreading the ball around a little bit. His shot is off right now.
Lead. And the rejection by Perkins. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
You see the benefit of knocking down baskets consecutively because it leads to the confidence growing and growing, doesn't it, Steve?
It sure does, and now it's to the point where they just feel unstoppable.
Durant with another miss. And here are the Rockets now. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Good ball movement. There's the screen.
I don't know what to say about that. I mean, he went reverse on him. Beautifully done.
Clark, words can't even do that one justice.
Just let the pictures tell the story, guys.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And Coach could tell they were out of sync, so he's going to try to straighten it out.
me busy. Call me off.
Well, with this break in the action, let's see which players have had the hot hand lately. Here are the top scorers in the past month. And you look at Durant, a top 5 scorer in the league. What a player he is.
Well, I'm sure the coach is pleased with his performance here recently. He's been on a nice little roll. If this keeps up, his team will definitely be moving in the right direction.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Ozzie Muhammad's checked in for Perkins. Harden comes in for Cephalosha. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Nate Robinson. Westbrook got him with the pump fake. Savvy move right there. Houston in total control. Fires for 3, and that one's good. 32 points in the game.
You know, guys, he's always looking for that open 3. I mean, that's his strength, and sometimes the best time to get the 3 is in transition.
Takes it up, and it's Williams with the jam.
A true power dunk, Kev. I thought he might squeeze the air out of the ball on that one.
Well, when he gets it near the basket, you know where he's headed.
And he's going fast and with force.
All right. It's Durant on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. 6 to shoot. Here's Westbrook with the clock winding down, and he finishes on the layup. Westbrook's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, they keep going right back to the paint, and who can blame them? I mean, they're getting it done in there.
Yeah, 3 of their last 5 buckets, guys, have come from inside the lane area, so I'd expect them to continue to go inside right at the defense. Great defense in the paint there, making it tough on the offense.
That's what he brings, a presence. I mean, you saw it on that miss.
That's like you draw it up right there. That was beautiful.
No doubt about it, Steve. I mean, always love to finish at the rack.
Number 1, he's covered by Westbrook. Now Muhammad. Outside Westbrook. Westbrook missing again. Houston in total control. Launches it, and that one's good. He has 35.
Another fast break hoop. They're just outrunning their opponent here.
You know what, Steve? I think the defense has left themselves vulnerable, and they're learning the hard way that speed definitely kills.
Right side Westbrook. And blocked. Here's Houston now. They're on a 14-6 run. Cannot hit. And the Thunder go the other way. Even numbers. And it's Martin picking him up. The shot's good from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 10.
Tell you what, guys, he's helped his team just about every way possible today.
Yeah, he's been without a weakness today, Steve. I mean, he's been excellent in every area.
And yes, sir, that one drops.
You give him any kind of space, he's going to knock that down.
And the Thunder with possession. A 10-footer. Westbrook missing again.
He had a defender draped all over him. Not really the best shot there.
Well, not the shot you hope for when it's well contested like that. Boy, he went way up top there. Some serious hang time on his way to the rim.
Ibaka outside. Durant kicks to Westbrook. From deep three-point range, and it's Westbrook again missing.
Tell you what, things just aren't bouncing his way this quarter.
Got that one up quick. 43 points in the game.
Well, with the defense recovering into the lane, you've got a wide open shooter at the...
But maybe the play of the game right there.
An alley-oop slam is always going to be at the top of the list there, Clark.
Yeah,
you're right.
That's one of my favorite plays in basketball, guys.
Here's Scola. Open look. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Westbrook's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Ibaka, the pass to Durant. They're moving it around. Pulls it from the elbow. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by Durant. 12 points for Russell Westbrook. Here's Martin. 8 points for him. Number 1, he's covered by Westbrook. In low to Scola, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Well, it's another fast break score against them, and they just aren't getting back on D in transition. They've got to sprint back and find the ball.
Well, and at the very minimum, push the ball at the other end as well. I mean, if they're going to score on you in transition, you got to try to do the same thing at the other end.
From 11 feet away, and he drops it in following the offensive rebound. So it's Houston now. And 1:01 left to play in the first half. Harden kicks to Durant. Step back shot. And the rejection by Thabit. That's a 2 from Martin. And Westbrook pulls it down. Westbrook's got 4 rebounds in this game. Lifts up. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Westbrook.
Guys, that's what he does. I mean, he excels at getting to the rim.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. For the Thunder, Kendrick Perkins. He's checked in for Muhammad. Allison comes in for Serge Ibaka. And Thabo Cephalosha subbed in for James Harden.
I think he simply needs to get back to doing what he was doing there in the first quarter.
Left side, Westbrook. They set the pick. Shot clock at 5. Fades. Rockets with the rebound. Scola's got 7 rebounds in the game. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. The first free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. 7 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Westbrook. Westbrook missing again.
He thought he made that one.
He sure did. I mean, it was an excellent look. It just didn't go down.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. And we'll be back in just a moment.
Welcome, everyone, to this Friday night edition of the HP Halftime Show. The Houston Rockets in front against Oklahoma City. They've been active defensively. Steals, deflections, jumping to passing lanes, forcing miscues. Kevin Martin making a big contribution. And what a game from Luis Scola. For the Thunder, a different story. Way too many turnovers. They've been coughing it up. They got to cut down on the miscues. A rough first half for Kevin Durant. It hasn't been pretty. He's only got 1 make from the field. We've seen these two pace their team so far in the first half. Let's see what they'll have in store for later. We already got a few games gone final. Check them out from around the league. The Hawks picked up the win against the Bobcats in Charlotte. And they'll take the 11-point margin there. And it's on to the next one for them.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. And here are the Thunder now. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Taking a look at the Rockets. Number 1 in at point guard. Scola out there with Terrence Williams. Then there's Martin. And it's Thabit in at the 5 down low. Here's the break. And the basket is good. The call goes his way. And we could be looking at a 3-point play. Houston with a big group substitution here. Chuck Hayes, he's checked in for Hasheem Thabit. Hill comes in for Luis Scola. Chase Budinger, he's checked in for Terrence Williams. And it's Lee in for Kevin Martin. Nice job at the line, and that one falls to pick up the and one. On offense, here are the Thunder. Westbrook kicks to Durant. Releases. The Thunder with another miss.
Yeah, just 1 for 4 here in the third quarter, so very slow start for this club.
Number 1, guarded by Harden. The shot's good from Hayes.
And you can see the strategy has been to take the ball inside here.
That's where you get high percentage looks and draw fouls, Steve, and it's a good way to play.
Hill against Durant. Here's Harden. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Harden's got his second basket of the night. And here are the Rockets now. Number 1, he's covered by Westbrook. Dishes it to Budinger. There's Lee with the 3, and another 3 for Houston.
Come on now, you got to pay better attention than that on a shooter like him. He'll make that 10 times out of 10.
Left side, Westbrook. A leaner. Outside for Durant. Fires the 3. Count that one. Durant's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, it took him a long time to get that three-point range. Maybe this will get him going.
Number 1, he's covered by Westbrook. Clock at 6. Budinger, no good. Deflected. Out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Having an efficient three-point attack, very tough to defend. Let's see some of the best. The Rockets, number 1.
Now, the three-point shot has become probably the most important weapon in their arsenal. And look at the numbers. I mean, that's amazing.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Harden. And Daquan Cook's subbed in for Nate Robinson. Here's Cook. No good on the 3. They have been really controlling this one.
Well, now's not the time to get complacent, though, Kevin. You've got to continue to put your foot on the gas pedal.
They're moving the ball. Number 1, he's covered by Westbrook. It's stolen by Ibaka.
They've done a pretty nice job of taking care of the ball here tonight, but they've got to continue to do so to maintain this lead.
Westbrook, covered by Hayes, looking to get it going. No good. And the Rockets going the other way now. He dishes it to Budinger. Makes the lead pass. Gets it to go.
And you see how easily he got around his defender there on the drive. Just too strong for him.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
Well, he's had enough of that lackadaisical defense. They've got to help on penetration and deny all of these points in the paint.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Hashim Thabit, he's checked in for Hayes. Scola comes in for Jordan Hill. Terrence Williams is checked in for Chase Budinger. And it's Martin in for Courtney Lee. Westbrook up top, 12 points for him. 6 to shoot. Cook kicks to Durant. Williams picks him up. And it's good. 9 points for Kevin Durant.
He's really ramping it up now.
Pass to Scola. Thunder with the rebound. Ibaka's got 7 rebounds in the game. Durant. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Check out the game for Durant. He has 9 points, and he's also been picking up some nice assists here and there, too.
Here's Maynard. Puts it up off the inbound. Number 1 grabs the rebound inside. And it's Harden picking him up. Takes it up. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Got just enough of him on the way out to draw that whistle.
I thought that was a good call, Steve. I mean, you could see how that affected his shot just a little bit.
The first one falls. Houston making some changes. Chuck Hayes, he's checked in for Hashim Thabit. Hill comes in for Luis Scola. And it's Budinger in for Kevin Martin. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Maynard. He kicks to Westbrook. Screen by Perkins. Westbrook kicks to Harden. For 3. Offensive rebound. Perkins with a screen on Budinger. And stolen by Kyle Lowry.
They just haven't been as solid as they were earlier in the game in terms of taking care of the basketball.
He was all alone on that one.
He is just eating this team alive with his offense. It's been a matchup nightmare.
Westbrook dishes to Maynard. Taken away by Hayes.
Ever since coming out of the locker room at halftime, it seems like they've been very lackadaisical with the ball.
Number 1. Another shot. Hayes. They shoot again. The second effort. And that's 2 points on the layup. Lowry's got his first bucket of the night.
Someone has to be willing to throw themselves in there, contest the layup.
Westbrook kicks to Durant. Back to Westbrook. Lowry covering. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Westbrook missing.
He can't buy anything right now, guys.
No bounces going his way. I tell you, it's been tough out there for him.
Straight up. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And the first one drops.
Yet to miss a free throw here in the second half, guys.
And you love that efficiency from the foul line, Steve. Really can help you maintain a lead and win a game.
Lowry picks him up. And here's Westbrook. He's got 12. Durant with it. Over Hill. And that one's good. Durant's got 11 points here in just the second half. Whoa! And now, here's the Sprite Slam Cam replay.
Well, he took that one to the rack with some purpose.
I'll say beautiful dunk there, Steve.
Yeah, how about the agility? Just the power and the skill. Impressive.
Maynard the pass to Durant. This one for 3. And that one's good. Durant's got 16 points.
Now, you guys know the 3 ball is his bread and butter.
Number 1. Can't hit. Nice D from Durant. It's 1-on-1. Harden kicks to Durant. A 3 ball. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Man, oh man, Kevin. He's really feeling it from three-point range now. All of a sudden, it seems like he just can't miss.
And the basket by Hill.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
Perkins with a screen on Lowry. Westbrook. Budinger grabs the board.
You know, it might not be the biggest margin, but don't take what they've done on the boards for granted. I mean, it's been a strong area for them in this game.
Well, you know, Clark, I mean, it all adds up. You do a little bit better job here, a little better job there, and you look up, it makes a big difference on the scoreboard.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Rockets ahead, delivering the point. Now let's check in with Doris Burke for our Sprite Spark of the game. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. The spark in this game, the big push by the Rockets. They looked like an entirely different team on the defensive end following halftime. When they came out of the locker room with a new level of intensity, that is how they got control and jumped out in front in this one.
Thank you, Doris. Everything really clicked for them, Clark, during that run.
Yeah, it sure did. I mean, it ignited them offensively.
To the point, Clark, where they were really in complete control at that end of the floor.
Westbrook and Cephalosha in the backcourt. Cole Aldridge is out there with Ibaka. And it's Durant in at the three. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. That's good.
Great second half. I mean, he came out of that locker room ready to play.
Here's Westbrook. The dish to Cephalosha. Here's Durant. Finds the open look, and it's on target. Durant's got 21 in the game.
Well, I bet you he'd like to forget that first half that he had. It's nice to see him bounce back here in the second.
And the layup falls.
The defense just swung wide open for him there. Easy shot.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, they didn't put up any resistance at all.
Cephalosha dishes to Westbrook. Stolen away.
He's got to tighten up his game, guys. That's 5 turnovers for him. As soon as they made that steal, it was off and running.
Yep, and they acted on it, partner. That's an easy 2 points off the pilfer.
Ibaka outside. Outside Durant. Outside Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. It's rebounded by Houston.
Been a rough shooting night for him, but I don't mind that shot. He had a good look at it.
Missed inside. And here are the Thunder now. He's picked up by Lee. Durant, the pass to Aldridge. Feeds to Cephalosha. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Now the Rockets with it. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Patterson, the screen, and the call is good. Here's Robinson. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
And that rebound pushes their margin to +5 on the board. Solid job on the glass.
Well, it's just part of what they've done here to build this big lead, and it shouldn't be overlooked. I mean, rebounding is a huge part of this game.
Here's Maynard. He feeds it to Robinson. Passes it to Maynard. Collison. Outside Robinson. And the ball goes out of play, unable to keep it in. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Thunder. They host the Spurs after this one. And that game concludes a 5-game homestand. So it's Houston now. Number 1. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws. First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time. Here is Robinson. Lowry picks him up. Outside, Robinson tries to snap the cold streak. That's good on the jump shot.
That's what a good solid screen will do for you. It gets you a good look at the hoop.
Oh! Check it out here again with the Sprite Slam Cam.
Wow. No concern or regard for the big man at all. He just took it to him with that magnificent throwdown.
The and one is good, so a three-point play that time. Another steal.
That's just horrible decision. You got to be more patient with the ball.
Another steal. Number one. A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, he continues to light it up. He's the leading scorer in this game, guys.
And Clark, they've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, I think so. Too cool. I mean, just not forceful enough, not alert or aggressive enough, and sometimes trying to do too much with the basketball.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to make the easy pass. Somebody's open, throw it to them. When you do that multiple times, the game starts to find a flow to itself.
Lets it go with a three. And that one's good.
And everything's falling from the three-point line here in the second half.
And guys, you know, one fed into the other. I mean, and now they're shooting with great confidence, and they're on a roll.
They may have to play a little less aggressively on defense because one more foul and they're in the penalty.
Well, Steve, you can be aggressive, but you just can't put your hands on folks. You got to move your feet.
And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. And then for Houston, Hashim Thabit, he's checked in for Hayes. And it's Luis Scola in for Patrick Patterson. Number one. And he lays it up and in.
They're taking it to the hoop strong now, getting a lot of points in the paint.
And, Steve, I love it. I mean, I like to see guys attacking the rim and taking it to the paint. It's fun basketball to watch. It's not for the faint of heart, though. You got to be a man to go in there strong.
Here's Durant. Connects from 13 feet out. Durant's got 4 this quarter.
I tell you what, right now, that mid-range jumper serving them well.
Yes, it is, guys. That's 6 of their last 10 points coming from that mid-range area. Well, they've got to do something defensively because he's been unstoppable.
And defensively, Steve, your only choice now is to double him. I mean, I don't think there's another option.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
This is a nice lead they've built. Very good job controlling the glass this game.
You've got to be pleased as a coach to see how your team is boxed out. Very fundamentally sound basketball. Man, offensive execution has been the story here. Just playing beautiful basketball.
50 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Number one. He shoots again. The shot misses. And the Rockets go the other way. Maynard kicks to Robinson. Baseline try. It's rebounded by Houston. Even numbers, 4-on-4 from downtown. And another 3 for Houston.
Well, they're just trying to run clock now. I mean, this thing is pretty much over.
Yeah, there's nothing but the result to be determined. So it's time to start thinking about the next game now.
And the Thunder with some changes. Kendrick Perkins, he's checked in for Collison. Baca comes in for Nate Robinson. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Eric Maynard. And then for Houston, Chuck Hayes, he's checked in for Scola. Patterson comes in for Terrence Williams. And it's Budinger in for Kevin Martin.
What a run he's on. He's getting everything to fall.
Boy, you talk about having the hot hand.
It's rebounded by Durant. Tipped. Westbrook kicks to Durant. Over Budinger. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Westbrook. Now off the inbound. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
Well, that'll do it for us. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, Kevin Harlan saying so long. And as we end the game, we bring you our Jordan Player of the Game.